Good morning, YouTube family. Happy Thanksgiving. I am thankful for you guys, and I hope you're thankful for my videos. Today's video, we went to 2 Goodwills yesterday, and I'm just thankful for some of the items I picked up. We're gonna go through them, and also thankful for some sales that we had this week. So without wasting much time, let's get right into our first stop of the day. We had 2 good stops, and then some sales to go over right after. My favorite walk. Let's get it. So my first find at the first store, I found these cool KUHL hiking shorts. Now this is the vintage patina dye style that has a great sell-through. Pants, shorts, clothing, all that stuff for cool is gonna sell great. I'm gonna pay $10 for these, and I will pay $8 if I can find enough stuff to get 20% off, spending $20. I was in the blanket section, and for $6 and some change, they had this vintage beater lock. I totally butchered that, but they sell really good sell-through rate as well. So I wanted to see the design on this one, and this is a Chevrolet one, and when I looked them up, the only one listed is mine now, but there was none listed, and when I'd filtered to sold, there were 3 sold. So as I thought, these have a good sell-through rate, so I picked that up for sure. Now I found some Jimmy Choo glasses for only 99 cents, which is pretty surprising, but they were in just horrendous condition. Like, they were scratched up. One of the tips of them was taped on, you can see there, because it was falling apart, but pretty cool to see nonetheless. Now I got to use my Google Lens app, which helps a lot. Part-time picker gets to use this. So I found this little microphone, which I know can sell good, so I looked it up on the Lens app, and they wanted like $3 for it, but they were only selling for about 15 bucks, so figured not really worth it and I should move on. Now here's where things got crazy. I was at this Goodwill for like an hour and a half because they brought out all these vintage perfume bottles, which you can scroll for days and you're not even in the $100 pre-owned. They're literally, I sped it up here because there were so many. There were like 12 or 13 of these vintage perfumes and colognes, and they were all between like 8 and 25 bucks, and they all came out today. I watched them put them out, so I'm like, God, grab them all, put them in the cart, because I know they can be insane, and then I'll go off to the side myself and look them all up and see if they're worth it. But I was honestly like, the way these bottles were like all designed really nicely, and it was just blowing my mind. Like, I thought I hit the absolute jackpot here, so I just wanted to show you guys each one to show how literally many there were. There were like 15 of these, so I was pretty pumped up. So time for me to go somewhere safe and look them up, and found out that they're not worth anything. So not the luckiest day on perfumes or colognes, but had to do the research and look them up, because you never know. You know, most of them, I mean, even $50 pre-owned is going to be a great pickup for colognes and perfumes, so keep an eye out for those. Now I found this Nerf gun, which they wanted $20 for. I mean, it would be worth it, but how much it costs to ship, I figure these are the kind of things you want to get for like $2 to $5 at a garage sale if you're going to want to sell them on eBay, just because of how much the shipping typically is. I found another one too, and this one's called the Judge, and it was a little bit cheaper. It was like $12 and some change instead of 20, but still comps were decent, like 40 bucks plus shipping. But for how much it would cost to ship, the sell-through rate, I figure another thing you just want to get for $2 or $5. Come on, man. You can do better than that. So I ran into my second stop here. I found this little Care Bear. I picked it up because it was $1 and new with tags. Just like a $8 to $10 flip. Nothing crazy, but something definitely to pick up for the store now. I found these Kyrie Irvings, and that's basically all I'm going to tell you right now. Until a little bit later in the video, we'll go over why these are a good buy right now, and it's pretty interesting, so definitely worth sticking around for. And when looking them up, you just want to look up the style number, and then also these were $12 and some change, so I'd pay $10 after my 20% off discount. They did put out some more shoes, so I ran back over and I found these Chacos, which the strap sandal Chacos, the Vibram bottoms, are the best. This is like a Z Classic, so not the greatest, but $17. I would pay $14. It's not the top dollar Chacos, but still definitely worth it. As you can see, my listing's already doing pretty well as far as interest, and I can make like 20 bucks on this pair, so no biggie. Now I found this XL Nike, pretty cool design shirt, maybe worth like $25 pre-owned to resell, but I was actually looking at it for myself, thinking I would get it. I did go try it on, and it was just a little bit too big, so I don't know if I gotta put on some weight or what's going on. And then I found in the electric, this is a hairdryer vintage. Now, $17.50, so it would be $14. Totally would have gotten it because the sell-through rate was decent, but the comps were so all over the place that it was like $50 or $15 when they were the exact same. So not worth my time. Now this is the find of the day. It's so cool. We're gonna go way into it. I only paid $9.50 and got 20% off, so $7. This is all I'm gonna tell you right now, but we're gonna get into detail on this item, and it's one of the best items I've found probably in the last month and a half, based on how much I'm gonna make on it and how cool it is. So we'll get into that. I was here checking out, and while they were scanning, I went and put my cart back, and I walked back to the register, and I find this brand new pair of cool pants just chilling out for $10. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll grab that and add it to my checkout total. So I did. I went over there, so we ended up getting 5 things here: 2 pairs of shoes, the little doll, these pants, and the projector, and we paid $41, as you can see right here. So time to head home. All right, guys, so just popped in the car after second stop. Pretty good one. It's so funny, I was taking my car back while she was scanning my items to check out, and I ran across that brand new cool pants, which I look them up. It's women's, which if they were men's, I would have been obviously a lot happier for cool, but women's, they're selling pre-owned, that style. It's the Horizon skinny pants. They're selling like 30, 35 bucks pre-owned and up to $75 brand new. And I paid, what is it in total today? I spent 41 plus 16, so I spent $57 for all my items today. Pretty good stop. You know, the 2 pairs of shoes should be like 35 to 40 a piece plus shipping. Plush dolls just to throw in. I feel the projector should be really nice. I think since it's got the box and all nicely together, I think minimum 60 bucks plus shipping, all the way up to maybe 100 plus shipping. So pretty solid. Since I only spent $57 all day today for all these items, we definitely made a lot of profit. So let's go home and add all these things up. All right, guys, so since we're home now, I set up this little cool overhead view camera. So let's go ahead and turn that on and get in here and see if we can figure this thing out and get it to work. So if you guys heard me. All right. This is Vivitar, a 3000 AF slide projector. So let's open this guy up. I saw there was some good packing material in there. Awesome. So it should have like a lens, a remote, it needs the wheel, all that stuff. That's looking awesome. We can plug it in. So we'll have this. It should also have a little pick, I believe. Let's see here. Make sure you guys can still see me. Awesome, and there's our pick. All right, let's see what we got here. So from here now, I believe our first operation is to get this guy in. Let's see, like that. Perfect, okay. And I believe next to say remote control is this. How do you get that out? Oh, there you go, okay. Remote control's out, this is in. So let's plug it in and see if it works. I gotta find a plug. So now from here, this guy plugged. Oh, we're gonna plug her in there. And then there should be a little switch somewhere. There it is. So she's plugged in. Let's hit our switch now and see. That's awesome. Okay, now let's check our remote. Yep. Oh, here, I'll show you the wall. I don't have it high enough. I'm switching gears here. It's like these whole picture things. That is so cool. All right, so we're working. That's awesome. So we got everything with it. It's working, it's complete, it's got its box. Cool, that was pretty easy actually. Let's see, take this out. Slide that back. Let's get this guy in here. So to put it back in, I got our wheel on the side, and then if you see There's a little hole for the lens. And then there's a little stub. So I'm gonna go lens, stub. Keep it nice and safe. So lens and stub is gonna be this way. Drop that guy right in. Get our cords in there. Very cool. Now the best part about this being such a secure pack like this and having all of its parts is that more likely than not, I can just stick a label on this when it's ready to ship and just ship it out in its original box. Look at that, 1988, working flawless. So how much is something like this worth? Now, I paid $7 for it after my discount. And when you look them up on eBay, we have 30 that are currently listed and 22 plus that have sold. So that's a good sell-through rate right there, around 100%, which means this guy should take just 2 months, I think, at the maximum to sell. Now, as far as sold comps, complete tested ones like mine, I'm seeing $100 plus shipping. As far as listed right now, we have $200 plus 60 shipping is the top listed one. They're actually listed a lot higher now than what they were selling for. So me putting mine, I got this guy listed at $109.99 plus $60 shipping. It's a little heavy. We might get away for shipping it for less than 40, but I figure better safe than sorry for a big, heavier item like this, especially a fragile item that I want to really take good care of when I ship it. But that is going to be the moral for this pickup today, or the info for this pickup, where $7, and I could list it for about $150 plus shipping and wait for a while, but I figured let's put it at $109. I got really good photos on it, and this should be about $100 profit item at the end of the day. So, you know, vintage looking crazy stuff like that, super easy. Just plug in that number and look it up. You never know what you might find. And I was so lucky, like a little bit ago, I found a sewing machine that would have been big money, but it didn't work. I tried again. I picked something up that I had to test. It would have been big money, and it did work, and it was flawless. So you can't always give up and just think, I don't want to deal with like electronic type stuff or stuff that I don't know if it works and it's not easy to test right away, blah, blah, blah. $100, and it took me 20 minutes to figure out. Do your work. So one more item I thought I'd take a quick second and go over are these Kyrie Irvings. Now, I usually kind of stay away from these kind of things, but I did look up the model numbers, what you're gonna need to look up, and I'll pop up a screen record as well. But it is 943806-005. And for some reason, people who are like canceled or they're not making their shoes anymore because of like things they've said or issues like that, they all of a sudden become popular. Now, I looked up this model and there were 24 listed, exact colorway, exact model, and 22 sold. So these are actually just about a 100% sell-through rate. These are moving pretty fast, and for $12, and I got 20% off, so I paid about $10. I should get around $40 to $50 plus shipping for these. So I would have liked them to be a little bit bigger than a size 8, but they're still in decent condition. I should still get $40, make 25, $30 at the end of the day. So Kyrie Irving's right now, since he's a little bit of a, I don't know the word I'm looking for. He's a little controversial. It's time to pick up his stuff when it's controversy time. It's so weird, but it works. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving with your family. I'm just hanging out watching some football now. I got everything listed. I'm gonna go over to my mom's in a little bit and hang out with Mr. Puppy Man. And yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I only ended up spending 41 plus 16, so $56, $57 total for all these items today. And you saw just that projector should be about $100. So thanks again, guys. I hope you have a great holiday, and we will see you at the next video. Peace. And I figure since I boxed now, this is how I should end my videos.